All right, Markham students, thank you for being on your best behavior. Thank you in advance for staying 0. Before we start, let's celebrate our instrumentalists and give them a big round of applause. You're going to stay seated, and when this is over, I will dismiss you by grade level. Your teacher will come around. When I say, for example, first grade, your teacher is going to lead you out. You don't need to get up and leave. If you have any questions, raise your hand and someone will call on you. Okay? Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show silently. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rich. So I'm Mrs. Harris, and I teach strings here, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade strings, and they're all so excited to play for you. We love that you're here to listen. And from now on, I'm pretty much not going to talk, but the kids are. So I'm going to pass it over to some of our 3rd grade string players.
Hello, we are excited to begin our concert today with our 3rd graders. This is the very first time that we are getting to play for you, Markham 3rd grade orchestra.
Our first song has a graceful melody and gentle rhythm that reflects the style of French music. We hope you enjoy French folk song. Our next song has fast rhythms and is a little silly because it is about a chicken with a cell phone. To help us learn the rhythms, the lyrics read, chicken with a cell phone, call my mother, chicken with a cell phone, call my brother, chicken with 2 cell phones called each other. All they said was call, call, call. We hope you enjoy Chicken with a Cell Phone.
song, we have a piece called the blues. This style music is all about expressing feelings through sound, often using a special scale and a rhythmic feeling that is different from the classical pieces we usually play. Thank you for being a wonderful audience, and we hope you enjoy the soulful sounds of the blues.
Hello, Markham friends. Can we have another round of applause for our incredible third graders? If you don't know who I am, I'm Mr. McCormick. I am half of the team for our elementary band staff here. I'm teaching fourth grade this year. This is our entire fourth grade band. Give them a little wave. We have 3 selections to perform for you today. The first is called Heroes in Glory. We're going to hear almost everybody in the entire band get a little feature. So listen closely to every instrument. This is Heroes in Glory.
Thank
piece that we're going to perform for you is called Rise of the Ladesmith. And this piece will feature our percussion section. The four of those guys back there are doing absolutely awesome. You're going to hear that in just a second. I'm going to use my friend Owen again to do a little demonstration. We have to use a specific instrument in this piece called a brake drum, my friends. And it's supposed to sound like we're kind of in a bladesmith shop. Owen is responsible for playing that brake drum. Can you give us an example of what that might sound like, Owen? So you're going to hear that all the way throughout this piece. Be listening for that because it comes up a lot. This is Rise of the Ladesmith. All right, before we move on to our 4th and 5th grade strings, we have one more piece for you. This is kind of a popular piece. You guys might not know it, but our teachers might. By the Beach Boys, coming up in the summer. This is Surfing USA. Thank you so much.
Can everybody get on this side of the room? Can you just scooch forward just a little bit? Like, there's one spot, just scooch forward just a little bit. Thank you. Try to keep your lines nice and tight. Get scooch, scooch, scooch. We're going to squeeze it forward for your line. Maybe just a little bit. Perfect. Thank you, everybody.
What is so cool that you as an audience, we want everyone in this room to play an instrument. So you could be listening to the string saying, do I like a cello? Do I like a violin or a viola? You could be listening to the band and say, do I want to play percussion or flute? So this is your opportunity to hear us live and in person, because we hope every single person in the room plays some instrument, okay? So we're now back with the 4th and 5th grade orchestra, and they're going to have, we have a couple speakers here too. If my speakers can come up with us, they'll get you started. We have 3 songs as an orchestra and 1 little small ensemble that I'll tell you about in a few minutes. You guys are being a great audience.
Hello, I'd like to introduce the Markham 4th and 5th grade orchestra. We'd first like to play for you a fun sea song called The Weatherman. This song is a sea shanty, which means it was sung by sailors a long time ago when they worked on ships. Singing helped them stay in rhythm and made hard work feel a little easier. We hope you enjoy listening to our Markham Orchestra perform below.
I love that because my boys are sailors. They work on boats. And now they don't sing songs, but they go heave ho, heave ho.
Up next, our orchestra will perform Dragon Slayer, an imaginary piece that brings a story to life in music. As you listen, picture a brave hero on a journey facing a powerful dragon.
Notice how the music changes, sometimes bold and strong, sometimes quiet and suspenseful, to help tell the story without any words. We hope you enjoy the performance of Dragon Slayer.
This is actually our fifth graders' last concert here at Markham for strings and band. Can I have the fifth grade string players stand up? They've been playing all 3 years. We give them a round of applause. Some awesome personalities in there that I love. I'm gonna miss. So several of the fifth graders represented Markham when they went to an event from Western Pennsylvania. About 120 kids went, and they represented their schools. And they had to learn about 6 extra songs that were really challenging. And we're gonna have them play for you today a song called "Fields on Fire." And it's Alex, Eamon, Josie, and then we have a 4th grader, Samuel, playing. Can you guys stand up so they can see who you are? This is who's going to be playing this next song. And it's called "Fiddles on Fire." They represented us at PMEA Orchestra. Can you give them a round of applause? And we'll finish with our final song, and Miss Beatrix is going to finish us up. Last concert for strings.
We will now conclude our portion of the concert with a fun American folk song called Cripple Creek. This song comes from the mountains a long time ago. People made music for dancing and having a good time together. Following our final song, we welcome the 5th grade band who will perform for you next.
I just realized Grace also plays violin, right? Violin? Yeah, multi-talented instrumentalist out here. Everybody give it up for Grace. Sorry, this is Ellie, everybody. I'm sorry. Getting my names mixed up. But anyway, everybody, my name is Mr. Smith. I am teaching the 5th grade band students here this year. You heard from me in the winter, way back when it was nice and cold out, so now we have some songs to warm you up a little bit here. So we're going to start off with our first one. It is called Union March, but I know, I didn't forget when I copied the music for this song, about half of the word union got cut off, which, funny enough, union is almost spelled exactly the same as onion. So the kids thought this song was called Onion March. So we are lovingly going to call this song Onion March today. We've got 2 more songs for you. This next one is a really, really fun one to work on. This one has a little bit of a maybe mysterious element to it. It's called The Tempest. You're going to get to hear from a lot of different sections in the band here that are really featured on this song. But one instrument you're really going to get to hear a lot of is our saxophone section. So we have a lot of lovely saxophone players here at Markham, so you're going to get to hear a lot of them playing the melody here in this song, as well as, I can't forget about this instrument. Dylan, can you pull up this instrument right here? 3rd graders, you probably know what this is from our little informational session last week. This is the French horn. You're also going to get to hear that right alongside the saxophone. So here is The Tempest for you. And before I tell you what our last and final song of our spring concert here is, we do have a few thank yous that we need to give out. First of all, to all of our wonderful musicians, thank you so much for making music part of your lives. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate having you here in our music program, and especially to our 5th graders. This concert's always a bittersweet one with the 5th graders because this is actually our very last performance with them as 5th grade students. We still get to see them when they're older in 6th grade. But let's give it up for our 5th grade musicians and all. And to everybody that works in this building, our teachers, our custodians, our principal, our staff just all around the building, secretaries, there's so many people here to name, but we owe all of them a big thank you because you helped make this program happen. You make this all a possibility for us, and pulling these kids out of class and just helping them be successful musicians. So kids, please give it up for all of your teachers and everybody here that works at And of course, I need to thank Mrs. Harris, Mr. De Laurentiis, who's over there, and Mr. McCormick for being just fabulous colleagues and great people just to work with and helping make this music program function. So let's give it up for those teachers as well. And our last song here, this was intended to help celebrate the movie that is coming out. It was scheduled to come out in May, but it got pushed the whole way back to December. Does anybody know what movie I'm thinking of? Oh, I see a few hands out there. The Avengers. So we have the Avengers theme song ready for you all. So we hope you enjoy the Avengers.
All right, here's how we're going to dismiss. I need all